morning, y'all, and happy Vlogmas Day 15. So, today is actually the 16th. I'm recording this late because yesterday my day was eventful and I didn't have my camera with me. So, what I did was my mom's friends had a Christmas dinner and I was invited, so I went with them. Had a great time, but I hurt myself. So when I first got there, we sat down on these little, it's like a waiting area to be seated at a restaurant, Aspen Creek, which me and Brian had went on one of the videos, date night video. So like I was saying, I sat down on the bench and I slid across so that my mom could sit down. And somehow or another, I twisted, dislocated, got my knee out of place. Not sure how the heck I did that, but that happened. My knee was bent and I was trying to stand up so that I could get to the table. Could not get there. I had to bounce, and when I bounced on one leg, the other leg moved, so it was just complete and utter pain. Like it was just hurting so bad. So they had to put me in a chair and push me to the table. Needless to say, I didn't want to leave. I didn't want to ruin the dinner party. So I went ahead and stayed, and we went to the table, got our food, enjoyed conversation, and, you know, just each other's company. Then, when we had to go, whew, it was hell getting about that restaurant, y'all. Like, okay, so they pushed me back with the chair, got to the door, and then the flooring changed, so it wasn't smooth anymore. The next flooring was like bricks, and it was kind of bumpy. Each bump I hit made my knee was like, oh. It was like shots of pain. It was really bad. So I was like, okay, I can't go nowhere from here. I just can't do it. My mom's friend, Nikki, and her, my mom and Denise, they all tried to help me out and into the car. Mind you, I was still trying to bounce on the one leg and the other leg was moving. So Denise was trying to hold the leg in place, but it was making it worse. So I was like, okay, yeah, I gotta sit down. We're not gonna be able to do this. We gotta find another way to get me to this car because this is just not gonna work. So then they picked me up. My thigh didn't hurt, so when they picked me up, my thigh was fine, and my leg was still bent like this. So this is my thigh, this is the bottom part of my leg, so it was like this, which is how my leg was when I hurt it, so it was staying that way. So that was fine for them to carry me to the car. Got me in the car, I got to the immediate care center. Hell getting into this wheelchair from the car, so I had to get out the car and slide. Well, I had to slide from the passenger seat into the wheelchair that they pulled out for me. Got into that, and then got into the immediate care center. Went back to the doctor. The doctor's being a butthole. He was basically saying, well, if you can't get up on the table, then I can't do nothing for you. This is immediate care center. There's only so much I can do. And he was saying he couldn't examine me from the wheelchair. It's just like you have full access to my knee in this wheelchair. I had leggings on. I pulled them up so we could see everything. And he was just being a butt. So Mama started going off in her typical manner. And she was trying to get me up and into the table. Because she was really ready to go. But we had already been there for an hour. Didn't want to go to the emergency room and have to pay all over again. So she helped me get up. In the process of her helping me get up, she kind of forced me. But it was like a, Tasia, or Renee, you either do this or we leaving. Because if you can't get up out the wheelchair and get onto the table, they're not going to see you. So she like bear hugged me and I had my arms around her neck. And she was picking me up. In the process of her picking me up, my knee popped so loud and it hurt so bad. But I think that popped my knee back into place, which is what the doctor was going to do anyway. So I would have rather Mama did it than the doctor, because Lord knows they not gonna be gentle. But once I got up on the table, then they were stretching my knee out, and I could finally, well, they could finally bend it, and it didn't hurt as bad because it had just popped back into place. So they put a brace on it, and they put me on these things. Damn crutches. So I'm on crutches. I'm down for a little bit, but I feel like my knee is feeling better already. It's the next morning. So I don't think I'll be down that long. I want to show y'all my brace. My brace. Got my leg elevated so that I can feel better. So yeah, that was the day yesterday. I recorded a whole different video, but this is gonna be the video for today. Come here, Brian. He's been my doctor. Taking care of me.
Yeah. Nurse Brian, here all weekend.
You said you're Brian here all weekend?
Nurse Brian.
Nurse Brian here all weekend. They need to go home with that. So yeah, we're gonna see y'all tomorrow for Vlogmas Day 16. And when are we doing our videos, honey? They wanna know.
What video?
When are we telling them what the surprise is? When are we doing the meet me? How we met, and some type of challenge.
Oh, we can do all that next week.
Alright, y'all. You heard it, next week. So we're gonna do it all next week. So stay tuned. Alright, see y'all. Peace.